Welcome back to another episode of EnviroBoy Plays. We're going to continue playing, excuse me, Democracy, the fourth one. We're building an entirely fictional America. I don't even remember a whole lot of what exactly we've done. I'm kind of just taking this one all as we go. I'm happy that the GDP hasn't completely crashed our country yet. We're working on it. We will get there, I'm sure, because I fundamentally do not understand it, as is becoming quite evidenced with all of this. Let's see here. Embezzled funds recovered. Great. Everyone's happy about that. Religious plot. This is definitely one, when you see all these plots, that I don't really know what it wants me to do about these, unless it wants, like, because it doesn't give me any way to take action against any of these things directly. Like, I can either increase security, which seems overall like not an excellent thing, because I don't want to increase security against everyone, you know. I don't want everyone to be subject to these things, just like these ding dongs. So I don't know what to do about it. Oh yeah, like increasing taser use was one thing that I figured we could kind of do. I mean, that seems like it'd be a way to do it. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I kind of just want to see what happens if we just let him. Although if we cranked that up, that might make him kind of happy. What is it gonna take? Okay, you know what? Let's try it. Screw it. Okay, there we go. We did a thing. I did something about it. I did a thing. No one's happy about it, but I did a thing. Tonight's news headline. All over our country, there are young, bright, intelligent students who this year will be denied the chance to study at a university. Why? Well, the answer is simple. Those students come from poor families and with absolutely no money available from the government in the form of university grants. They are about to find out that education is not something the poor are entitled to in this country. Disgrace. Makes me ashamed to be a citizen. The government is denying me any hope for the future. One student tells us tonight in this heartbreaking report. That sounds like something that may be more so privatized education and, you know, I guess subsidies to a certain degree. But I think university grants is an excellent thing. It's going to be very expensive, but you know what? I've sort of accepted that we're going to run our country's finances to the ground. So we're just gonna do it. Why not, you know? These are, okay, those are all the different levels of extent. We'll do grants for partial grants for all, generous grants. I mean, I would love to do this, although, like, without, realistically in the real world, without anything to, you know, stop schools from price gouging, which is kind of what's happened in the real world. Kind of meaningless, but that's fine. Did we already? Yeah, we implemented that. Okay, cool. We even have, yeah, we've used up all of our clout this time around. Yeah, we need more income, but that's fine. You guys are super mad at me right now. Whatever. Blaming media bias. Continue the government. Yeah, see, our GDP is just like absolutely tanking. And we want to improve these things. I mean, I guess really what it wants is we just need to do more capitalist stuff is really the thing about it. So I might balance a few of those. What does he want? Young entrepreneur scheme. So yeah, this one, like, I guess I don't see a reason not to do that one other than the cost of it, but whatever. Implement it. Yeah, there you go, buddy. That's for you. Ministers had enough serving in government and stepped down to spend more time with their family. You will find someone suitable. I'll have to find someone. Okay, that's fine. As long as he stepped down and I didn't kick him out, then that's probably for the best. We can do campaigning sympathies. They're like super not suitable. He's pretty suitable for the job, has good sympathies and loyalty. Sure, you're in. Congrats, friend. You did it. These two guys are probably gonna leave soon, but that's okay. Close that out. Okay, cool. We did the thing. Failed assassination attempt. Haha, thanks, tasers. Started their pay today. Show the details. Was it? Yeah, it's these guys. They're probably just like coming. We got our tasers up like super high though. Okay, we're gonna leave that one as it is. I'm gonna leave that one as it is. Credit rating downgraded. Yeah, I know. I'm so far beyond worrying about that. Okay, campaign speeches available. Yes! Alright, now it's time, baby. It's time. Oh, I need more capital? It. Fundraising. Receptions. Trustworthy. Strong leader. Not very compassionate. Manifestos. Parties. Speeches. Okay, we need more capital. We're going to start doing speeches next time. For this time, though... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and do economy-based things. Gosh, I know they really want me to... This one seems like such a bad idea to me. I know. Hi, Kitty. You're very needy today. She's been very demanding. Trade Council, robotics research. These things are super duper great. It's because I've used up most of my capital right now. Okay, let's... Okay, I don't like this. I really don't like... I'm not willing to do that one. Trade Council, really trading partners, foreign countries. Establishment of trade councils will be easier now as potential trade partners are listed here. Make offers themselves. This will increase international trade and boost the economy. I'd prefer to take that approach. Like, super angry about that one. Tax. Food subsidies. Gosh, my cat is just like smacking me in the face with her tail right now. You know what? Forget it. I don't. Again, I'm like every time I start trying to worry about the GDP, it just gets worse. I'm not even gonna worry about it. We're just gonna try and get some income to manage our debt a little bit better. We're gonna do that. And then how much clout do we have left? Can we even? Are there any policies? Oh, there's a couple policies we can do. Welfare, tobacco awareness. You know what? Forget it. We're going for it. People can be all ornery as much as they want about this. We need to stop tobacco. All right. Turn to the government. Bail out a company called the free market. Company is going under because it's not profitable. If it was sensible, we say we do not want this company to fail, but handing taxpayer cash to private enterprises with nothing in return is foolhardy. Bail them out, but seize a minority stake in the business as a condition. I want to seize a major. And honestly, I'm tempted to just say, like, go full socialist on this sucker here. And say it's a free market, baby. It's actually going full capitalist, truthfully. There will be short-term unemployment, but you can't fight the free market. I kind of like the idea of the irony of that one. A lot of other companies that provide services will be affected. It goes over. No, let's do the partial ownership. Let's do that one. Let's see what that does. Trade unions, socialists, they like that one. Capitalists are mad at me. Business confidence, who cares? Religious plot, another one. Okay, whatever. Thanks for the advice. I'm just gonna ignore it. Campaign speeches available, baby. Yes. Scriptwriters have prepared some punchy slogans to go into your speech. Let's choose which ones to use. Up to 4. They may polarize some voter groups for and against you, so choose carefully. Okay, hold on. Liberals. So this line will make... Okay, wait, hold on. This line will make socialists happy. This one will make the retired happy, but it'll make the young unhappy. Let's make the trade unionists happy. Self-employed, not so unhappy. That seems like a pretty big win, low loss. If we do that one. What is that? Makes the wealthy happy, the poor unhappy. I don't want to do that. State employees happy, self-employed unhappy, the youth unhappy, retired unhappy. What's this one? Middle income happy with no loss. It's kind of a no-brainer. I wonder if we're learning about why campaign speeches are written the way they are. Liberal, conservatism. That seems like a big gain to me. That makes capitalists happy, the socialists really unhappy. I'm trying to find all the ones that, like, will give me 3 boosts, but only, like, 1 loss, maybe. Although I kind of want to get the youth vote. I'm just, like, turning this into a socialist run. Who am I kidding? That's just how this is happening. I wouldn't mind helping the middle income out. I would not mind helping the poor. I wouldn't mind getting the youth. I think I'm going to target youth and the poor as well. We're going to get all those disenfranchised groups. Let's give the speech, baby. Let's see what's happening. All right, people are liking it. People are liking it. Oh, they're liking it. People are into it. Oh, yeah, they're into it, baby. What's gonna happen? Are we finishing on a high note? Yeah, we are. There it is. Self-employed and retired are a little ornery with me, so are the conservatives and the wealthy. But the poor liberal young trade unionists are just super into it. Cool. Okay, anyway. He's like so mad at me right now. Don Lopez. I don't know what to like. Relative GDP is leveling out, at least that's nice. Global economy, interest rate going up. Wouldn't mind trying to find another way to get our income going up a little bit more, but let's see what stuff we can do. Let's see what kind of economy. Carbon capture and storage. Yeah, the national business. Yeah, just need more pull to try and do things that are a bit more in line. Although everyone would love that one, but it would be so expensive. Look how expensive that is. We need to. I don't know. Enterprise investment scheme. Ooh, what's this? Cost money. Enterprise investment scheme is a system which gives tax breaks to wealthy individuals who invest their money in small startup companies. They're based in this country. The scheme encourages investment in companies which should eventually grow and stimulate the economy, whilst at the same time giving a popular tax break to people who invest in them. Yeah, but the tax break is only for the wealthy. I don't like that. If anything, I'd prefer the automation tax. That'll primarily hit the, I'm gonna do that one. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to just, like, crank it up to 11, too. Like, industrial automation will go down. Technology go down. Capitalists don't like it. Trade unionists like it, though. Capitalist income goes down. You know what? Forget it. Let's go for it. Apply the changes. Bada bing, bada boom. That's gonna bring us in some money. Just turning this into as like polar of a run as I can. And you know what? Forget it. It's all fictional anyway. We might as well. Where are we at? Demand one of your major okay. What's the wait? What is it? Is insisting that you placate them by implementing a specific policy, being fuel subsidy. You refuse to do so. I mean, that sounds like something I'm on board with. I mean, given the tax that we just did, we're going to have a lot more income. So we might as well do that. I'm on board with it. You forget it. Crank it up there, too. That'll make him happy. He's probably not going to be super happy with me, but I don't care. Yeah, let's do it. Get that going right there. What else are we? Oh, yeah, there's still other things to look at here. This is from, yeah, John Lopez. He's really mad. Technology grants. Employment goes down. Religious membership goes down. GDP will go up. See, now this I'm on board with. I like the idea of this. Government can provide state funding to encourage business to invest in new and exciting technologies. Helps give us a competitive advantage and can create jobs. It can be argued that it is unnecessary distortion of the market. Oh, I've got insufficient capital. Sorry, dude, can't do it for you anyway. School shooting, dang it. Parents are real mad about that one. I don't blame them. Lone wolf gunmen entered school grounds and murdered dozens of students and staff without affiliation to known radical group. Nearly impossible for security services to preempt and prevent shootings like this. Access to firearms and lack of mental health service provision has proven a deadly combination again. I would love to target those things. Religious plot, thanks for the prison overcrowding. Situation of prisons now thankfully under control. They are no longer overcrowded. Heck yeah, I think that's a good thing. Crime's down. That sounds pretty ding dang and good to me. Credit rating downgraded, I don't care. Manifesto. Oh, okay, cool. So we can do a manifesto. Human development, income tax cut by 25%. Pledges are optional but can boost support from voter groups. Pledges last until the end of the next term and will cause unpopularity if broken. Gender equality. Intelligence services, armed police cut by 50%, border controls, military spending, secularity of education raised by. Oh, that sounds horrible. Wait, no, secularity is good. Is it? I get confused. No. Betraying how stupid I am. Secularity of education raise by 50%. I'm not gonna make it. Income tax cut by 25%. I don't know that I do want to do that one. GDP. I don't know if I can make that promise. Intelligence services cut by 50%. Border control cut by 50%. See, like those ones I'm willing to do. That one, cut military spending by 50%. Oh. That's a big promise. 50%. I don't know if I'm willing to promise that one. What does human development mean? I'm curious. Health, education, and wages. I mean, I guess I'm willing to do that. What is the... Wait, what is... Campaign speeches available, so we can campaign... Raised by 50%. These are such big promises. I think I'd rather use it on... I don't have enough capital to do it. I got 4 left. Parties, fundraising... Reception. I don't know that I want to do any of that, honestly. I don't know if that's how I want to spend my capital. Like, hold on, let's see it. Where's our expenditure? What's our military spending at? I don't have the clout to reduce it this time around. And if we did that, the Patriots would be so mad at me. State employees would go down. I'm curious about what that would do to, like, national security, you know? I mean, anyway, it's not like I can do it right now. He's pretty happy with me. Lifting it would be pretty popular. Overwhelming force. We're already, like, basically at overwhelming force. We're not going to do that for right now. Debt interest. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's not anything we can really control. State schools. Like, I'm looking at... Just trying to see if there's anything... State pension. Oh, man. We could make the pensioners so mad. Reducing that one. Be a real good way to save some money, though, I'll tell you what. No. State health services. See, that one I'd want to increase. I don't know, we'll start playing around with lowering expenditure. I keep trying to bring in more money, but it might be good for me to cut some of it. But we gotta wait until a time when we've got more clout. Maybe I'll just call it a good on this particular turn. See where we're at. Election results. Oh, okay. Let's see. It's the super... Start the count, baby. How'd the super rad awesome party do? And we're doing good, baby. Yeah, baby. Da 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 da. Heck yeah. Turnout 42%. Active boost 5%. Spending boost. Yeah, look at that, baby. That's super. We won with 25.9% of the people, with a quarter of the people voting for me. All right. What was the breakdown? Oh, we can kind of see who liked and hated us. The youth turned out for me. There's your lesson, all you youngsters watching. All right, there's your sign right there. Your vote matters. The youth did it for me. I mean, so did the poor. Like, all these people helped me to a certain degree, except the conservatives. They did not help me at all. Religious didn't help me. Retired kind of helped me. We really started seeing a big boost when we got to middle income people. Changes. The environment. Boom. List of changes to the state of your country since you first elected. CO2 emissions went down. Business confidence went way down. My bad. My environment went way up. Oil demand went down. Good. Currency strength. Oh, yeah, my bad. Private housing went down. Oh, that's probably not so good either. Air travel went down. I'm okay with that one. Gender equality went way up. Lifespan went up. Yeah, you're welcome. GDP went down. Yeah, my bad. Tourism went down. I don't care. Traffic congestion went down. You're welcome. Car usage. Yeah, we did a lot of good stuff for environmental things. So I might start focusing a bit more on the economy on the next, on the lame duck approach to things. Compass there. We drifted much more liberal. And a little bit more socialist, so we're still generally capitalist right now. Cool. Begin next turn, baby. Let's do this. Yeah, post-election shuffle. You can take the opportunity of this election to reshuffle your cabinet ministers right now without losing political capital. You need to throw out some disloyal ministers and replace loyal. Talent replacement. Now is the time. So wait, is this? If I click this, am I getting rid of him? Fire him. Yeah, let's get rid of him. These guys are all kind of in my circle. These two guys are super not helpful for me. I mean, I'm getting 2.5 from her, 1, almost 2. So between these guys, it's like 2.5 a piece, and another 2 and another 2.5, so like a 5 between those two. Oh yeah, so no, we want to fire. Wait, do I have to click the reshuffle cabinet? Yeah, okay, good. Good. Okay, let's hear. Honor. Very suitable. Experience is kind of middling, but she seems like she's pretty in the league with us. So let's hire her. And then transport. Let's see here. She's really suitable for it. Yeah, okay. Looks like we got a couple really good selections here for our team. I like it. Cool. Okay, so we did that one. Allow foreign fighters to return. Oh yeah, this one again. When our citizens leave this country to go fight alongside enemies abroad, lose any claim to citizenship, any right to live here. Under no circumstances should they be allowed back, not even to stand trial. It would be an insult to our soldiers and security services. It's a difficult principle to defend, but we have to accept that our citizens are our citizens, even when they commit crimes abroad, or in this case, even take up arms against us. I don't know that I 100% agree with this, but I also don't agree with blocking them even to stand trial. I think it's more so like let them in and deal with them as citizens. Like if you're a citizen, then you get to be a citizen. That's kind of part of it. Just like, because it's the same as someone who commits a crime within the borders, right? They still get to be a citizen. So we're going to go with that one. Liberals like that. Conservatives are pretty mad at me, but honestly, that's just kind of how it's going. Hey, the GDP is going up. You're welcome. Religious plot. Their security service have been watching a group of religious. That's way down from what it was. Thanks for the advice. Tonight's news headline. Tragic news tonight as major investigation has found the state execution of John Scott. The case of mistaken identity. The forensic evidence proves innocence beyond all doubt. A shocking reminder that the government policy on the death penalty can and will lead to the deaths in some cases of entirely innocent citizens. We speak tonight to Kristen about the state-sanctioned execution of her husband. Okay, so it's like death penalty for violent crime. So we can reduce this. Not gonna be super popular, but I'm actually kind of on board with the reduction of death penalty, at least to a certain degree. Let's start by lowering it here and see what that does for us. Not gonna be super popular, but that's okay. It'll make us more compassionate. Let's apply the changes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that one, because I actually do feel like that's a healthy thing. Budget report. Yeah, I wanted to... Okay, so I want to start maybe finding some ways... Wish I could, like, just choose to reduce that. Can't everything else. I want to start finding some ways to reduce some of this stuff. To reduce our expenditure. So, I think reducing pensions... the retired are going to be really mad at me, but I'm going to do this one. It's not a very socialist approach to it. Well, hold on. Let me see. How much clout do we have to reduce our military spending? Like, we can still stay in the highly trained realm and reduce our spending by, a good 10 billion. Like, what are we at right now? We're at like 156. Yeah, by like 15 billion. I think that would probably be a good thing. He's not going to be super happy about that, but voters are going to be pretty on board with that. Yeah, I'm on board with doing that. Are there any other ways? I'm wondering if we can... The state schools I don't want to do. Pensions, I'm thinking about it. But not the worst. Unemployed benefit, health tax credits. Health tax credits. Wait, a system of tax reductions and credits designed to encourage people to spend their money on private healthcare. Boost healthcare without involving the state-running hospitals, doctors, but its effect is limited to those people in society earning enough to be paying tax in the first place. I wouldn't mind maybe reducing that one a little bit, but we'll come back to that one. Food stamps, space program, nuclear weapons. Like, this is one that I wouldn't mind if we reduced it. But you really can't just, like, do it a little bit. It's either a big jump or not. We don't have enough to do it this time. This is by a couple billion. I mean, really, the big, if we're gonna reduce expenditures, the big one is really gonna be, our debt interest. That's where you want the GDP, obviously. So that's where I'm kind of screwing us over here by being bad at managing that. Reducing military spending is going to be the big option for us if we want to make a big difference in it when you look at that. I actually wouldn't mind really lowering that and seeing what that does for our country overall, but I'm going to do just a bit at a time. Close that out. Let's see what kind of policies we can start thinking about doing. Economy, national business, the carbon capture. I really would like doing. Helicopter money. Oh yeah, that one's good idea in any way, shape, or form. Packaging tax. I feel like these taxes would lower all of our GDP. Yeah, if I want to increase the GDP, I really do have to accept that we need some more capitalist approaches to things. This one's, I just feel like this is such a dangerous one. Way to promote capitalism and enterprises and get across the message that the corporate world has much to offer, creates employment and prosperity. Strong voice to business interest and ensures that the needs of the businesses, both big and small, are taken into account. Just like, those are the types of things that, like, that's how you end up with these weird situations where you can have businesses that can influence governments. And I don't know that I like that. But it would be a boost to the GDP. Capitalists would like it. And, like, everyone would like this. So, oh, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it to help the GDP. Let's apply those changes. We can, like, really get it up there if we want to. Yeah, see, it's damaging to the socialism. I mean, we could do a minimum and not really change our socialism noticeably at all and still help with things. But let's go ahead and just do the middling. Wait, hold on. Did we end up doing it? It gets really confused. Economy. Yeah, we must have done it. Okay. That one would be popular, but it's going to cost so much money. Public services, we have compulsory water meters, taxes, enterprise investment scheme, health food subsidies, avoid subsidies if possible, frankly. Carpooling, fuel efficient standards, policy. I mean, like, we could do that. That, like, it wouldn't be the worst in the world to try and bring in some revenue from, like, tourism or something. It seems pretty moot point there. I guess the only other thing I'm wondering is if we can use some of our pull this turn to adjust some of these. Can't reduce that one at all. I would like to reduce this one a little bit. That gives us a couple billion to work with. Reducing this, I don't think that would be the most popular thing in the world, obviously. Come on. Yeah, it would, like, really reduce the private health care a little bit, but I don't know that I think that's necessarily a bad thing. Middle earnings and high earnings wouldn't like that. Wealthy aren't going to like it. Middle income. It is more socialist. The poor would be better off for it. Capitalist goes down. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to apply those changes. Get ourselves a little bit more wiggle room. It's not a huge difference, but let's do that. Let's see how all of these things impact our situation. Support democracy protesters. GDP's going up. That's good. Crime's going up, though. Not super big on that. What am I doing on time right now? We're okay. This. Street protests are taking place in a foreign country with historical ties to us. We do a lot of profitable trade with this country. Their government is authoritarian, and we face pressure to openly support the cause of the street protesters. Do we believe in democracy or not? This should not be complicated. The government is showing authoritarian tendencies, and we believe the protesters have a point. We should stand by our principles and back them, not keep quiet, because it earns us money in trade deals to look the other way. Or we would be angered if we faced protesters in our streets, as all democracies do, and foreign leaders started openly backing the protesters against our government. Terrible for our diplomatic relations, trading partner, if we took the side relatively small number of protesters in the streets. I mean, with us going as non-authoritarian as possible, I feel like we should support the protesters. And, like, we can, like, this one doesn't make sense to me as an American thing. America was built off of protests. It's what the Boston Tea Party was. So I feel like I have an obligation to do this one. Let's do that one. It's liberal. Foreign relations went down and international trade went down. Okay, well, whatever. Religious plot. Okay, thanks for the advice. Whatever. Budget report, polls report, election report. Getting more support in the last quarter. Hey, we're getting more people. Cabinet report as trustworthy. Their effectiveness is generally considered to be passable. Hey, good and passable is, there's nothing wrong with that. Economic forecast, global economy is in recession. It says this is having a negative effect on our GDP. Okay, well, you know. Alright, hey, we're very popular right now, though. Conservatives hate us, but everyone else is all like, hey, we like that guy. Sort us, hold on, let's sort us by happiness. Environmentalists like us, the poor like us. Youth. Yeah, conservatives aren't super into me. Honestly, no surprise there. That's pretty accurate to real life, I'm not gonna lie. Our expenditure is down, though. That's really good. Our income is about where it's been. Let's see here. What kind of, let's actually, like, I keep talking about wanting to do this. See, like a small business grant. This makes sense to me. This is something more that I'm into. Rural development grants, I like that. Maternity leave, I think, is good. Technology grants, those are, see, these are things that I'm more interested in. I really like it, actually, the idea of this one. I think this one would be really good. It does increase car usage a bit, but we can probably take that hit, because I think this would be really good for the GDP. This would be really good for everyone. I actually like this. I like this a lot. People would really like that. Like, if there's a way to spend money effectively, I think this is it. I mean, like, I don't know that I want to spend 22 billion on it. What are we at right now? Spending about 12, 10, 12. Might rank that one up a little bit. Or earnings goes up, unemployment goes down. Like, this one just doesn't seem to have too many negatives to me, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up as much as I need to get it to high status right there. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. What else can we do for our economy if we're trying to boost this? Oh, I really want to do that one, but I really still feel like we need to find more ways to... Oh, it's gonna cost so much money, and we're already in, like, that. I kind of want to, like... I want to boost the economy more so that we're, like, in a bit of a better situation before going after that. Where's our expenditure here? Military spending is down. State schools is up. I like that. Hold on, what if we reduce this more? Patriot Party's not gonna like us. State employment goes down a little bit, but not a whole lot, truthfully. Liberals will like that. And that would reduce it by another, oh man, that would bring us, that would get us enough of the budget to think about doing that CO2. No, I'm gonna do it. Forget it. It's fictional. It's fake. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh shoot, this has to be my last turn. We're gonna do that. We're gonna apply those changes. Yeah, let's do it. We'll see if people, we'll see what that one does. I'm worried that, like, making those humongous, like, that's a dramatic change. So that may not be the most popular thing in the world. Youth Politics Council, the youth would like that one. No problem with doing that one. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we don't have enough to then do our CO2. Welfare, all awareness campaign. About that one. Foreign policy. Services. Right, and transport, bicycle subsidies. Cycling campaign. I'd be more inclined to do a cycling campaign first. But the subsidies are going to be more popular. It costs a little bit, not too much. Carpooling campaign. I feel like, I mean, it's a minimal difference, and that one costs a lot less too. Let's go ahead and do that one, because I do like that it'll reduce all of these things. That'll kind of make up for the increases, at least a little bit, that we did by doing the rural development. Let's implement that. I mean, it doesn't even get up to $1 billion. You might as well just, let's go full ham on that one. Health goes up, all those other bad things go down. I think that's actually a good thing. I'm on board with that. Okay, let's do that. Let's call that good there. Let's see what this did for the turn. We'll have this be our last thing for the round. Okay, the GDP is going up. That's good. Global economy is in recession, and this is having a negative effect on our GDP. But we're doing what we can to boost it in ways that kind of still fit as best as we can with what, like, we're kind of guiding this. So, okay, that's good. Gosh, I get so into this game. I'm having so much fun with this game. I don't know, man. I'm not usually considering myself a particularly politically minded guy, but this is kind of fun. I like this. At any rate, we're gonna call it a session there. So, as always, thank you for joining me. Love and appreciate all of you that are sitting here during this goofy fictional America run here. Go, I don't know, man. Like, all of the relevant things are basically just like, go be politically minded. Okay, here's one. Go not be part of a religious assassination plot. That's bad. That's bad and misguided. It doesn't really accomplish things like people sometimes think it's going to. Don't do that. Go, like, be religious, that's fine, but don't use it as a reason to kill people. That's kind of counterintuitive if you ask me. But yeah, at any rate, that's all for today. Bye.